So I'll wait a few minutes to 7 o'clock because we need more people to vote because this is by popular vote, the winners. And they're big prizes, as you all know.
That's
First
right.
place is, free membership to the Great and Powerful Lone Tree Photo Club and stuff like that.
And so Dave, sorry, I wasn't again, I guess it was last Wednesday. I couldn't make it to the live event. I had like a few months before told somebody I would judge for them, and then I hadn't heard anything for a couple of months. So I thought, well, maybe I'm not doing that. And all of a sudden, like 2 days before Wednesday, here's the voting information. Here's where you log into. Here's all the stuff. So I was sort of locked into something that, and I had mentioned to Bruce before that I had committed to that, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing it, and ended up having to do that. So I was sort of double booked that night. Now I was telling Bruce, it was raining pretty hard right up until about 6 something or whatever on that night. And I wonder if that sort of held people back from attending the live thing.
Yeah, it probably did, because it was, even when I first arrived, it was really still coming down, and I was under one of the shelters. But
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, there was a small but fun crowd. Gary was there.
Okay, good. Like I said, I wish I could have made it there.
So yeah, it was good because even Paul Malinowski was there, which was perfect because
good.
there was wood ducks there and some regular like mallards with their babies, and
right.
Even if you couldn't find anything for the for the what you thought should be in the scavenger hunt, we had opportunities for birds and things like that. So
yeah, it really is a good place just to go. And like you said, usually there'll be at least a bird or two that's worth paying attention to there and that. So it's pretty convenient to get to. So
yeah, it was fun. Like Lane was there, and
okay.
And Aaron and a number of people, and like we pull out the list and we're like, well, what the hell would we go for? Well, what's this one, and what's this one? And it was either this is brilliant and you have to use your imagination and this is fantastic, or what psychopath made this list up? I mean,
yeah,
it's like one or the two.
Yeah, I was torturing you people.
The list is challenging.
And I guess, and realistically, you won't hurt my feelings if because I do like feedback. I mean, because the other thing we talked about before you joined, Dave, was that maybe we should make this a 2-week period to get online, to get your images and stuff. Because it might have been just too short, because this was a little complicated. Because even when we were going through it, I'm like, oh man, this is kind of hard to come up with something, and especially when you only had a couple 3 days to kind of plan it. So
and that's what I was going to say, is maybe with sort of challenging topics to try and figure out, well, what am I supposed to shoot that fits the names, and then like you say, like in a few days, and again, because it was rainy, if that held some people back, and then because they didn't go to the live one, over a course of 2 or 3 days, you sort of forget, oh, that's right, I've got to get those images. One, I can't go back to my old directories of other things that are in my library. I've got to make them on these days. And so I think that might have held back the participation a little bit. But maybe, like I said, if you give a little bit more time, since they can't go back into their existing libraries, it's got to come during that period, that would increase the participation.
Yeah, it's a fun event.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it, and wish I could have been there that night last Wednesday.
I have, there's a different link for the voting form. So I put it in the chat, but I'm going to do this real quick for those. This hopefully could make it easy. There is, you should see a QR code now.
There it is. Yep.
So just scan that. And what we're doing, it's a little different voting from what we've done before, in that I kind of thought through it and how can I make this work easy. So it's by whoever's on the call votes. That's how we decide. And you'll notice that there was some people submitted in, multiple people submitted in some of the movie quotes, and there were some people that submitted, like, there was one of in different quotes. So what I'm doing is I broke them out by the different quotes, and I'll have you vote for the best one in each one. So you'll get like, the first one I think is Hasta la Vista or something, and then you'll look
Every
at,
adventure.
right, so you look at the four and you'll pick the best one, and then the same thing with the next one. So you don't have to vote for each one. You're just going to vote for one in each category. And then what we'll do is that'll get us down to however many images. And then I'll go back through and look at which one's got more votes than the other votes to try and get first, second, and third. And we'll see how that works out.
So it's not a scoring system. There's no 5.
Nope.
to
We're just
10.
gonna, with the
It's the best
scoring
of each category and then go. Okay. got it.
right? So, and unfortunately, there's only what, 6 of us, 7 of us on the call, 8.
We
It's
all
just-
win something.
We might all get something. I don't know. Anyway,
Well, since I didn't join.
you might, you know what? You might be the guy that breaks the ties.
Yeah, I've
Is
no horse in the race, so
Yeah. So you might be our unofficial judge that will get us out.
That's the tiebreaker, eh?
You're the tiebreaker, dude. Yes, that is perfect. So anyway, let me find Lightroom. Where did it go? On one of my 87 screens here.
Is that number 1?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fantastic image.
And then I guess I should stop share and do a new share. And there it is. And you guys can, let's see, click the button. You guys can see the Lightroom, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so this is, every adventure requires a first step should be your first category, correct?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so I'll show you image 1. Let me do full screen. Come on, give me a full screen. Oh, jeez. There we go, full screen. Computer's running slow. So this is number 1. I'll run through the 4, since there's 4 of them for this one. I'll run through all 4 and then we can go back through so you can see them. So that's 1. That is 2. That is 3. Okay, I think there's one missing. Bear with me. I only have 3. Why do I only have 3? All right, what did I miss?
Let me take a look. I did print out the sheet somewhere.
Yeah, maybe there is only 3 in that one for some reason. I'm sorry. Let me look. Oh, you aren't supposed to see that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 3. I apologize. So ignore number 4. So let me go back to here. All right, so this is image 1. Feel free to vote for your favorite. This is image 2. And the final image, image 3. So again, the category was every adventure requires a first step. So vote for your favorite. Oh, man.
So I hit
Yeah, are you guys getting, you guys might be, oh, man.
one and then it comes up with something like questions. Let's see, rows. Let's see.
Yeah, hang on a second. I think we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem.
Mine seemed okay.
Yours word? Maybe because you and I have different privileges, so.
Mine went okay.
Yours went okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, mine went okay.
Okay, so maybe it's just you, Michael. Let me, I'm gonna send you a quick link. Because you might be listed as a collaborator on this form.
Okay.
Bear with me.
The privileged people have issues.
Mhm, yes, the privileged people.
That wouldn't be bad, yeah.
The privileged people have issues.
So Corey, were you sick for very long, or hopefully you've worked out quicker?
it went really fast because I mean, I was sick all night. And then when I got up in the morning, then I went to the clinic. So I missed a full day of shooting, but I was okay the next day.
That's good to hear, because you get in these foreign lands and it can be, bad, that's,
Yeah,
I'm really glad to hear it went well.
I am too.
All right, so you guys ready? Did you get that, Michael? I emailed
I
it to you.
did. Yep. And that one worked. Okay.
Okay,
Yep. Okay. I'm in.
okay, what is going on with mine? Sorry, I'm in the wrong line. All right, so this is, go ahead and make my day. There are 4 in this one. So full screen, please. There we go. Image 1. Image 2. Image 3. And image 4. So I'll go back through them again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody good with that?
Yeah, mine is working now. So
Okay.
yeah.
Boy, that's weird that it keeps me on. Okay. And then we've got, the next one is Hasta La Vista Baby. We got 3 images. Image 1. Image 2. Image 3. So let me go back to the beginning. So this is 1. Sorry, I click on my computer. I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. Oh, jeez. So 1, 2, and 3. And now this one is I Smell Children. There's 2 entries here. This is 1. And this is 2. 1 and 2. And then we've got the yellow ones don't stop. I have, why do I have 4 when I only have 2 images? I'm sorry.
Oh no, there's 2 in this category on this.
Yeah, I just see a 4 in that thing. It's driving me crazy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the yellow ones don't stop. This is image 1. Image 2. 1 and 2. And then this is Toto. We're not in Kansas anymore. There's 4 of these. So this is image 1. Image 2. Image 3. And image 4. I'll go back through one more time.
Yeah. I was gonna say thanks.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody need another view of that?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one, these are all the single submissions. So this one is To Infinity and Beyond. So I'll show you all of these. Hang on a sec. I got to admit somebody. I'll show all of them to you. Oops, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then we'll go through there. So To Infinity and Beyond. Bear with me. Where'd it go? Yeah. There we go. And then the next one is, if it's going to let me move, this is You're Killing Me Smalls. The next one is 2, make it 3, I'm not driving. And then May the Force be with you. And then, have you ever seen something so wonderful in your entire life? And then the next one is, look at so much room for activities. So do you guys need me to go back through them again? We're just picking one of these.
Yeah, if you can go through them again, that would be great.
Okay, so you want to pick obviously the one that you think meets it the best. So this one is To Infinity and Beyond.
Mhm.
You're Killing Me Smalls. Two, make it 3, I'm not driving. May the Force be with you. Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life? Oh, something so wonderful. And so much room for activities. So with that, I'm going to stop share for a minute. Now I've got to do my stuff behind the scenes.
And we hit submit. So that was the last.
Yeah, that would be the last one. So we hit submit.
There seem to be a lot of images from Costa Rica. That's weird.
Oh, it is just, it's bizarre. Yeah, that is very bizarre.
Those weren't mine. I wasn't there in the 4-day window that we had to do it.
All right, now I go to this form here. Go to responses. How many folks have? I have 9 people on the thing. So has everybody voted? Joe, you haven't voted yet, but you're late. So
Maybe you have to put it back in
Joe,
the chat.
Joe, do you want to vote? Let me know. Talk to me before I hit the button.
It didn't take very long to vote, so.
Yeah, I could run through the images. Not replying. Going once. Going twice. I'm hitting the button. Okay, so image.
Go get him, Colby.
Man, I got these dogs. Barky, barky, sorry.
And my dog is like right here by my feet, and all of a sudden his ears perk up when he hears that on me.
It's like, oh, I hear chew toys.
Right.
Max. Max, come here a sec. Oh, can you run down and check the printer? Thanks. Sorry. I'm tabulating this. I've got my shoes off. It's very complicated. You guys will not know how this works. It's extremely complicated.
We're going to question it if you win all 3 categories.
It's amazing. All of mine have have taken it by storm here.
We have to do a recount.
Yeah, we might.
Exactly.
What's this one? This one is.
We know you're trustworthy, Bruce. It's okay.
I don't know about that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, well, that's the, oh, I figured. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, I'm killing you. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'd have a tiebreaker here. Awesome, thank you. All right, so let me. So we out of this, my voting system worked sort of okay. But let me look and see if I can narrow this down. Okay, that got 4 votes. See, Chuck does this and he's just easy peasy. And that got 4 votes.
And I've done that side of exactly what you're doing before, but it was a couple of years ago. So I know what you're sort of what you're going through, but it would take me a while to fumble through that.
Mhm. Six votes. Okay, good. And that got. All right. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So I do have a clear winner for number 1, but now I got to figure out how we're going to do number 2 and number 3.
Isn't that Dave's job?
Yes. So here's what
Well, you know, Joe didn't vote. Maybe we should throw that out.
The tiebreaker.
Joe, do you want to talk to us? Or are you just did you just join to say you joined and you're sitting there watching something else?
I was getting my dinner while you were voting.
Ah, well, would you like to vote? Because you could be our tiebreaker guy.
Yeah, I think
I'll make enemies.
Well, no one likes you
No.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
and
You know, it's too bad you bring those dogs of yours to Africa.
Oh, yeah, they get their.
They won't be yapping in the background now.
Yeah, they would be chew toys for the tigers or lions.
They wouldn't last long.
No, they're city dogs. They wouldn't last 4 minutes outside the paved streets of Lone Tree. So
Why don't we have Joe get on his app? Nobody will know what he's choosing.
correct.
We can run down through the things that it was pretty quick.
You'll have to put the vote link back in because I don't think it's in the chat when he entered.
Yep. Let me. I'll share that again. Bear
Do I
with
have to
me.
do that on my phone or can I do it on my computer?
You could do it on your confuser if you wanted to click. If you go to the chat, it'll be in the chat. You can just click that one link. It should take you right to it.
There's a chat.
Yeah, just go to the chat, open the chat, and it should be in there. If not, I will resend it to you.
Just put up the QR code and let him scan it on his phone.
I
Who
think
can see your messages? Recording on. That's what I see in chat.
there you go. How about now?
It just popped in. Yeah. There's a link there.
See the link?
Yeah,
You should be able to click that within that chat box and open up.
I
a
did.
link.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to reshare the screen. Let me get Lightroom.
Geez, how many pictures are there? I gotta go. Never mind.
10,000.
20.
Poor
I
Joe.
think there's 24 altogether.
It's not like they were, you know,
It's easy.
So Joe,
Man, Joe.
the rules are they're in different categories, right? But you're going to just pick in each category. You're just going to pick one. So
Okay.
I'll show you 3 in this one and pick it, and then at the end, the last one we had 1 submission for each category, and so out of those you're going to pick. There's like 5 of them, I think, or 6. You'll pick the best one. The one you think is the best, represents the movie quote the best. So let me share my screen. Boom. You should see Lightroom. Am I correct?
yeah.
So this is image 1, and the category was every adventure requires a first step. Come on.
So are these pictures supposed to illustrate the sound or is it just
title.
picking the best picture?
The quote, the quote is every adventure requires a first step. So
But if I have a picture that's really the best, outstanding by far, but has nothing to do with the quote, which do I vote for?
that's up to you.
Something that fits the theme, I would say.
Yeah, we're trying to stay with that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
so this is image 1. In this, every adventure requires a first step. This is image 2. And then I'll show you image 3. And then if you want to go back through them, just let me know. This is image 3.
I'm sorry, the bird or the raccoon is image 2?
It should be a bird is image 3.
I
The
mean,
raccoon
Bird was 2, no, raccoon
was 2.
bird
Yeah.
was 3.
Okay.
You want me to go back through them, Joe?
No, I'm good. Let's see
Okay.
4.
Yeah, 4 doesn't count. That's my mistake. I should have. You don't have to worry about it. So just
He
Pick-
doesn't know how to
see
count
it?
that high.
what's that?
You don't know how to count that high.
No, I just
You got
forgot.
distracted.
I don't get to see it?
No, there is no image 4.
Okay.
Refresh your screen and it'll have gone away. I just fixed it.
Next
Jeez.
movie quote.
These people. So have you
So
voted?
Joe-
Did you vote? Did you pick-
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is go ahead, make my day is the movie quote. This is image 1. This is image 2. And this is image 3. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, there's 4. And then image 4. You let me know if you want me to go back through them.
Nope. I'm ready for the next one.
Oh, you are the best.
He's
And
on
then-
fire.
He is on fire. This is Hasta la Vista, baby. Image 1. Image 2. And image 3. You let me know when you're ready to move on.
So all these were taken in the last week?
They had to be taken within the period of July 20th to the 24th.
Okay.
We didn't check metadata. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right. This one is I Smell Children. There's only 2. This is 1 and 2.
I'm just drawing a picture of Snoopy with film in the dots. So
Oh, all right.
let's go.
Go to the next one. All right. And then this is Yellow Ones Don't Stop. There's 2 in this one. This is 1 and 2. You tell me when it's a green light.
Okay.
We is so good. And then Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. There are 4 in this one. That's 1.
Wait a minute.
Whoops, go back.
I thought I just saw 2, like the same picture, but or did he just make it bigger?
He just made it bigger.
I don't think I
Okay.
made it big. Yeah, I made it bigger. Sorry. Full screen. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You good for the next one?
Yeah, and this one out of all
Yeah,
6
just-
of them, I just picked 1.
Just pick one. Yep. And then this one, then this last one, it's the mixed category. Everything submitted was under a different one, but same thing here. You'll pick the one image you think represents the best representation of the quote that was used.
And which one was yours?
This is, I'm not telling you that. So this first one was submitted under To Infinity and Beyond. You might have to run through these again. The next one is You're Killing Me, Smalls. The next one is 2, make it 3, I'm not driving. The next one is May the Force be with you. The next one is Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life? And the last one is so much room for activities. Do you need to go back through them?
No,
You've picked?
yes.
All right, so with
And
that,
submit.
Oh, yeah, there's a submit button, a blue button at the bottom.
I saw it.
Mhm.
all right, I now have more responses. And Joe has helped narrow the field here.
All right.
Yay, Joe.
You're the
Joe.
man.
Yep,
Those dice will work wonders.
yes. Oh, that one moved up too. Maybe he has helped. That one is still more. All right, and that one is. Talk amongst yourselves.
Mhm. All the tension.
It's a lot. It's like waiting for a jury to come in or something.
What happened to those zippy dogs to entertain us?
I can fire them up again if you'd like.
Ours is sleeping, so.
Oh, I got one digging a hole in a dog bed over here now. It's five. It's five.
Can't you add without moving your lips?
Okay. And then let me go down here.
You remember to carry the one.
Mhm.
High-end math there.
Yeah. Well, my system is not without its flaws. Okay,
Yeah, that's how
so
it wasn't secret.
yes,
It's American.
it's American. So I do have a
Not
one.
American.
American. All right. Let me do some shenanigans here. Do a grid. And I need MH2.
Do you need some scheme for any tiebreakers?
I do need a scheme for tiebreakers.
Oh, do they all have titles? They do, right?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find him because I put him in my deal. That's number one. What was number one? Oh. That's number one.
Because something, maybe you can do something simple like take the third letter of the title and whichever is the best, like,
Comes first in the alphabet.
yeah, alphabetically, comes first alphabetically in the third letter of each title or something like that.
How about the photographers hold up bills and whichever bill is the biggest wins.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find it here. There. Okay, that worked. All right. Image 2 or 1?
You want me to take my votes back? Will that make it easier?
No, no. Bear with me. I got to just go through. Hang on a second here. All right. So,
Take your shoes off. That'll help.
yeah, that will help.
And your socks, because it just makes it more.
It does make it more. All right. Just bear,
Don't worry.
We
Yeah,
can't
no.
do much else but sit here and watch you.
yeah, I know. That is,
The pressure, this is a pressure cooker.
it is a pressure cooker.
Man, I tell you. So Michael, did you, were you successful in giving good critiques, or how did that go?
I think so. I didn't get torn apart afterwards or whatever and so forth. And you know, and on that one they judged from, we'll call it, 65 to 100 or whatever in that. So it's not just 7, 8, 9, 10 kind of thing or whatever like we do in ours. And in a lot of them, I was always within close range of the other two judges that have a lot more experience judging. I was in all cases, I was within a few points of theirs, and sometimes right in the middle or whatever in that. So
Oh, that's great.
yeah. And then as far as the comments and that what it is you also, again, on the critique part of it, we had 3 judges. So every third image, I would be the one who would give the primary, this is what, the reason why I gave my score. Here's how it could be possibly better. Here's, some things to consider. And I think the comments were pretty good. I don't know. It was recorded, so I don't know if anybody wants to see that, but I haven't actually seen the recording yet. But I
Yeah,
think,
if you get a link or something, I wouldn't be,
okay.
I'm always interested in seeing people's critiques to see,
right.
how they do
Yeah.
it. And
Okay. I'll get that to you.
well, Corey, it's a tough field trying to critique people's stuff.
It
It's
really is.
It's the first time I've been on that side of the, that side of the fence or whatever. And it is, there's some of those ones that, especially, because they had, portraits and they had these other categories or whatever and so forth. So I had to kind of quickly.
Well, I don't need the yellow ones
to look at.
because it won.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a huge number of photos, I don't even know how you compare like an abstract to a portrait to a wildlife to I mean, it's just so crazily
got it.
different.
And that was exactly it, is that, once you get, they had, again, the PPA various categories. And so they had some in those categories, but then at the end you had to pick a winner of the night, right? The top one of the night. So those are coming from 2 or 3, different genres. So, and you're right. I mean, it's tough to pick landscape versus portrait versus there was one in there with the restoration kind of thing or whatever.
Mm.
All right. You should see 6 images on your screen. I have a number 1 will be the yellow ones don't stop, which is the lines on the road. All of these are tied. So I need a second and a third from these. So I think the best way for us to do this is if you guys will use the chat, or actually, I'm sorry, Dave, you're the judge. You pick a second and a third. I forgot about that. You decide what's number 2 and what's number 3.
Oh, geez.
Pressure,
But
baby.
you need to do it within the subject matter.
Well, yes, you could consider the subject. So the first one is Hasta la Vista, baby. This one here. I don't know if you can see my pointer.
Yeah.
This one is we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. This one, the lizard is Go Ahead and Make My Day. The raccoon is Every Adventure Begins with a First Step. The snake is I Smell Children. And the child is So Much Room for Activities.
Wow. Well, my favorite of these 6 has to be, I'm not in Kansas anymore with the boat, because geez, I mean, you definitely aren't in Kansas anymore with that one.
Okay, so that would be our second place.
And boy, now I'm torn between I love the face on the lizard as far as Make My Day. The first step of the whatever that is, raccoon, is definitely a first step, so that fits perfectly. And I smell children. Boy, those snakes sit there and they use their tongue and they just sit there and smell just exactly like that. I guess I'm gonna pick the snake.
Okay.
And honestly, they're all fantastic. I mean, I just know that snake is kind of sitting there smelling there with his tongue. So
You have picked all, you have successfully, let's see, I should have 3. So there we go. So first place is on the far right with the yellow.
That's a
ones
cool
fenced off.
shot.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cool shot. That was Gary,
Nice.
Gary
Nice,
Hubble.
Gary.
That is
Alright.
cool.
And then the next 2 are by Corey Bumgardner.
Ah, wow.
And she was in Costa Rica and had nothing better to do. I did not see the boat with the motorcycle in it. I wished I saw that.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Well, there
good.
was a crossing there. The first time we went by, it was a truck.
Yeah, remember the truck? It
But-
was on a big boat though.
Yeah, but the motorcycle was hilarious.
Well,
Yeah,
what cracks me up even more is it looks like they're paddling from right to left, which I don't know if that's true or not, but that's not even the front of the boat.
Yeah.
It's not.
yeah.
It's just
He's-
crazy.
He's faced one. The motorcycle guy's
Right.
faced one way, and these guys are faced the other way. So
Yeah.
That is just a hilarious picture.
and it's
I'm not
and it's the beautiful boat. It's La Bonita.
Beautiful.
That's crazy. Well, all right. So Michael made a suggestion that we run through and show all the images and who did what. So this is Corey Bumgardner. This is Carolyn Ryman.
This is so cute.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. it
I
fits-
didn't see this raccoon.
Yeah, we irritated. We found him. He was up in the tree, and then we kept calling to him, and then he finally said, "Screw you, people! I'm
I'm out of
leaving."
here.
This is Michael Rhinos.
They're so cute.
And this is Corey Bumgardner's.
Oh, good.
This is Carolyn Ryman's.
Is this
that
a tail feather or is he pooping?
He's pooping. This is a John Bumgardner special here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
This is Gary's,
that's good.
Yeah, it really is.
Uh-huh.
and then this is Michael's. And
Great
then-
bird.
Yeah, you got great shots with that bird that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like this last weekend in the morning. I went over same place, Stern Park. I figured I'd go back to the location where the event
Stern?
was. See what
Oh.
I could find. So, and I
So-
had something else going on that morning over there too. So
Cool. This is Carolyn.
This is hilarious. Is this the anteater
That's the anteater.
going down? Oh gosh.
He was done with us. This is Carolyn's.
So cute.
This is Gary's.
I
Very
like
humble.
that.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah,
I
it's good.
remember
I
that
like
too.
the light, the motion and that. That's really good.
Yeah.
This is Michael's
Same bird, same place.
with a stick.
No, it's got a fish in its mouth.
Oh.
Oh, it's a fish.
Fish in its
Wow.
beak, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
like
is.
the way you turn that green algae into black. That's a brilliant idea.
Right, right.
And then, so then we have I Smell Children. This is mine. The monkeys. And then Corey.
Ah,
There's a tick on his head. Isn't that so cute?
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the ISO there, baby.
Yeah, hush it.
Back it up. Back it up. And then single submissions. This is Aaron McConnell's.
This is a fun idea.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw her using like some
Like a mirror.
crystals or something like that. She got from,
Ah,
yeah.
Cool. And then this is mine.
I never saw 4 of them together. I saw
Oh.
2.
This was so hard because we were bobbing up and down on that damn boat.
Yeah.
and They were,
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
have a single photo of these birds are so tiny.
Yeah. And they moved, and I have like thousands of them, but
Yeah, none
I
of
like how
mine are
that-
in focus.
And now you have the one looking the other direction and the other three
yeah.
are-
And I wish I would have had time to adjust my focus, because this one's in focus and this one's kind of in focus, but the rest of them aren't. But it was
Yeah.
hard. It was hard. We were moving by them.
That was hard. Yeah.
This one is mine.
Good.
Same lizard, probably in a different spot. This
No,
is
mine wasn't.
This is Carolyn's.
I love this flower. They're so cute looking.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
good.
This is Aaron's.
This is pretty.
I like
Yeah.
that too. I do like the colors and the light.
I gotta learn to shoot into the sun one day.
And this is Aaron's. I like this one. It was, yeah, it
This
was,
is,
fit
That
the
was one of
category.
my favorites of
yeah,
the batch. I like the light and the action. I thought this was really nice.
Okay, so this is Gary's. First place winner, by the way. He gets a
Ooh,
year,
yeah.
he gets a free year membership.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
And then this is Michael's. Was this a portrait headshot, Michael?
Yes, Stern Park that same morning that I got those birds.
oh, wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like naturally vignetted by all those flowers. That's awesome.
That is really cool.
So yeah, that was fun that morning. It's early.
And then this is Aaron's. And this is Corey's.
Yeah.
Second place, second place, sorry. And then this one's mine. The
That's
snake.
creepy.
Yeah, we were
I
hoping.
might not sleep.
I offered to poke him so he'd put his head out, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, neat look. If you look here, he's had some battle scars.
Yeah,
He's scruffed up a little bit. But-
Wow.
And then this is Gary's.
that's cute.
Yeah, that's good.
And that is the word of the day. Thanks, everybody, for participating.
It was really
appreciate
fun.
Yeah,
I think-
yeah.
And again, it's a work in progress. Any suggestions are appreciated. Improvements or what we can do better. And like I said, I think what we might do next year is give everybody maybe 2 weeks. But we got to come up with a new group and category and all that stuff, because who knows? We'll see what happens.
Do you know if we had more or less submissions when we just had it a one night deal and everybody showed up in person?
We probably had, I'm trying, a memory served me. I think we had more submissions when we did it during COVID. I think because people had needed to do it. But when we did the one night thing, no, probably about the same. Because again, I think it's just the time frame. People, you're busy, so you might take some pictures and then you got to work on them, and so I think that's why we might do 2 weeks, where it's like, okay, on a Sunday night we email everybody and it's like, here's the deal, and then they're due 2 weeks from now on a Sunday night. That gives everybody time to do their thing and kind of come up with it. And I guess
If you did the one night thing, though, it could be a raw category. We just have to take our card out of the camera.
could do that. And I guess the only thing about and there's a question I have for the group. The problem we have with late July is it's 7:50. The lights kind of going. I mean, to have it at 6 to 7 or 8, we would kind of run out of daylight. Does that make sense? Versus, if we did that, maybe we do it where it's a Saturday morning. So we meet somewhere for 2 hours on a Saturday
And
morning.
that's maybe an option too, right? That maybe
Mhm.
then you get some additional engagement, from people that have weekends available or whatever, and that to get to a place, right?
Right, and make it, so again, I throw that out to the group as an option, because I was thinking about, it's like, because when we did it in the evenings, it was fun, but you're kind of done shooting by now, pretty much. I mean, you could shoot some
Sure.
stuff, but it's ISO 9 zillion, and it's not as much fun. And then
Yeah, if we did it like on a weekend and during the day and also entice them with Elaine's jambalaya.
Ah, Dave, you are taking it up a notch.
Yeah,
And maybe make like a picnic event out of it or something like that too, where they can bring families or whatever, and that, kind of make it a social thing in addition to, getting the images for the competition.
It could become the club biannual potluck picnic.
yeah. I
And
mean, you could do a
scavenger hunt.
combination of stuff. You could do 2 weeks, but one night or one day, really make it a social event with a
Right.
potluck or something like that. So people are encouraged to come and shoot that night and socialize, but you still have some extra time to take some images and get them out or something. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
I
some
know, Dave.
combination, I guess.
And Dave, you've talked about that before, of trying to put together a, like an event, whether it's evening or whatever, but you're combining food with shooting and so forth, and that make it a social type deal instead of just going out there just to, after dinner, go shoot some images for an hour and head out. So
I'm sitting here listening to the conversation, and my wife's sitting behind me, and then I realized I had my headphones in. She couldn't hear anything, so I just unplugged it so she could.
That's so nice of you. You're such a gentleman.
Hey, I can hear fine. That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
Thank you for my goodie bag.
You're welcome.
There, now you can see her. I de-blurred my
There you go.
background.
It looks like you all had a great trip. Looks like a lot of fun there.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
just the two people that, no
Oh
bueno.
my goodness. You shouldn't tattle on yourself like that. It's not nice.
Hey, I never got thrown out of the bus.
Have a better self-esteem.
I never got thrown off the bus. I didn't drive Steve too crazy. Although when we told Rose we were going to stay for round 2, she wasn't quick to allow us back in the group. So
Oh, I bet she peed her pants. She was like, what?
Nope.
It's
nope,
booked. There's no
You too.
rooms.
You too. So, all right. Well,
Hey,
if
Bruce, real quick on upcoming events, right? We have the weeks go by so quick right now, especially when we
right.
have
So yeah,
last
that's
week
a
and
good
then this
one.
week. And is next week exhibition? Is that already coming up next
Yeah,
Wednesday?
next week is exhibition. Let me see if I
Okay.
can pull it up real quick. I can't remember nothing. 22 events we have. Yeah, so next week is exhibition on the 6th, or sorry, the August 3rd. And then we have on the 17th, we have iMovie for Beginners with Gary White. So
Right.
kind of taking what Jim showed us, and now to be able to take and do some small editing or light editing in iMovie. I apologize to the PC users because it's obviously iMovie's not on PCs, but that was the presenter I got. And then the competition night is the September 7th. Do you know the competition? I don't have it in the folder.
I think this one's open because I think we've done 2 themes.
I don't think it is. I think it's actually like a
Is it
It's
a-
collection one, or I don't know.
This would be the 3rd theme one in a row then.
But yeah, Carolyn thinks it's silhouettes in negative space, but we'll have to look and get back to that. Plan for a theme in September.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, that's right. I remember the negative space and silhouettes part.
I think
There
that's
was like
it.
a third topic too, maybe.
All right.
Okay.
well, I'll tell you-
I'll take a look.
Yeah,
at
go ahead and look it up. I'm gonna put it in the spreadsheet so it's there. Then the September 21st, we have the drones presentation with Vic Moss. That's supposed to be very good.
I'm super excited about that.
We didn't crash our drones. I did scare people with my drone in Costa Rica, but we didn't kill anybody.
You trimmed a few trees. That's
I
why.
did do a little palm fern to me.
that.
They were pretty much, everybody was like, whoa, 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 he's flying, get out of the way.
That's good.
I have an exhibition night in October.
Right.
And then we're still not sure if in October we're going to do that post-processing event where we do an image and then
Okay.
everybody does it. And then in November, we do have a night sky noise reduction with Darren White.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
Cool.
but other than that, it's almost 8. You guys get an extra hour back.
give me a day or two and I'll get out a email to the club on, we'll have the results of this, and then I'll make sure that we get out, especially with the upcoming, since we're only like a week away now from the exhibition night, get the notice out to remind everybody to get.
Yeah,
those.
because everybody's stuff would be due
I know.
this Sunday, right?
Yeah. And I know you had it in the last email that went out, but I'll put one out that's specific to that also.
And anything from anybody else? Anybody else have anything they want to add before we call it a day?
Thanks
Joe,
for doing
are
this,
you-
Bruce. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
Thanks,
Joe-
Bruce.
And
This is always
Joe,
fun.
thank you for being for helping us, try to help us there.
Oh, you got rid of Joe a long time ago.
Oh, he's gone. Jeez.
He left right away.
That's the most he's talked in a week, I'll bet.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right.
All
thanks
right, good
again.
night.
Thank you.